Hey everybody, this is Pop's Reviews, and I'm decided I'm gonna do a playthrough of Legends of Wrestling match. Maybe I might do one, two, or three matches. We'll see how time permits here. But I want to kind of give you a showing of how the game plays and how easy it plays, as well as using the charts that they provide. And once you get a flow going, it's not too bad, and you'll see how it plays out. So. I think to play this game, it's always good to kind of get into character, especially if you're a wrestling fan, like you're actually commentating for the match and that type of thing. So I'll show you guys how I would probably play it here. And this is kind of like the start of my inaugural worldwide wrestling league here that I'm going to be doing. So um, let's get to the first match here. So coming down in the ring with his manager, Sherry Dupree from Hollywood, California, weighing in at 220 pounds. We have Gorgeous George. Gorgeous George making his way to the ring with his manager, Sherry Dupree. And here you see the inaugural worldwide wrestling first inaugural match here. And Gorgeous George is going to be kicking it off here. His opponent, making his way down the aisle, from Benton Harbor, Michigan, weighing in at 280 pounds, Bobo Brazil. Bobo Brazil, fan favorite, and the crowd are going nuts for Bobo Brazil, and this should be a great matchup here. Now, I play by, I'll just kind of, as I play it, I'll kind of fill you in on some of the cues of the match here. One way I play is I'll roll a dice, and something I find, it works and it doesn't work as the pins. So sometimes you can have, a quick match where a guy has all the offense and then boom, he pins the guy right away. So that's cool. That happens in real life wrestling. But sometimes you might want, say, a longer match. So a rule that I initiated is I'll roll a dice, and on a 1, 3, or 5, I'll play by the rules that Filsinger games have. If I roll a 2, 4, or 6, I play by my ref rules. So I call their referee, the Filsinger games, like the fast referee for kind of like a fast game. And if you want to play a slight longer game, what I do is when you make a pin roll, if you hit the guy's number, so let's say you have to hit a 4. So you roll a 4, you get the 4. And then the second roll, now the roll will be a 5. So if you're able to hit the 5, then you get to roll again, and if the third time, it would go up to a 6, and if you get the 6, then you've beaten them. So it's almost like a 3 count, or you've raised the guy's arm up 3 times for, like, he's been knocked out or he's tapped out in a submission type thing. So I'll just show you how that plays out. So I'll roll to see what rule I'm playing under, what type of referee I have, and it's a 6, so I'm playing by my house rule ref. I call him the slower ref, and so you'll see how it plays out here. So the blue dice is going to be for Bobo Brazil, and the red dice will be for Gorgeous George. They both roll to see who gets the initiative. All right, so they're both going to lock up in the ring here, and it's going to be Gorgeous George locking up here. He's going to have the advantage, so I'd probably commentate like, Gorgeous George has got Bobo Brazil in the rope, so he would roll now. And he gets a 6, so, what is this? Sherry Dupree already interfering. She's on the apron. So, and now, Bobo Brazil taken back by Sherry Dupree. Oh no. So she did her job, and now Bobo Brazil, Gorgeous George has gone to a big rake in the back. And Bobo Brazil, he's in a lot of trouble here. Level 2 offense for Gorgeous George. So now he's going to throw Bobo Brazil into the ropes. So now if you look at the ropes rating for Bobo Brazil, he has a B for ropes. So then I would go onto the chart and look. So this would be the into the ropes chart. And he has a B for ropes. So whatever, the B is the middle category. So I'll roll whatever his, and see what it is. So a 2 for ropes at B would be, the opponent tries a sunset flip, but you grab his legs and roll him into a pinning combination. So Bobo Brazil, Gorgeous George tried to do a sunset flip, but Bobo Brazil grabbed his legs, and now it's Bobo Brazil with the pin. So now I got to roll Gorgeous George's pin, which is a 3. So Bobo Brazil has to get a 3 or under, and then I have to do it, remember, 3 consecutive times. So Gorgeous George is kicked out. He kicked out of that, but he gets what's called a fatigue marker. So I put it down on his card. So now it's going to be, to start the pin will be a 4 or more to get him to pin him. So, but now, because Bobo Brazil pinned the Gorgeous George, he takes the fatigue marker, and now Bobo Brazil is on level 3 offense. So wow, that changed the match here. And now Bobo Brazil on offense now. Oh, he's going to throw Gorgeous George out of the ring. So when a guy gets thrown out of the ring, you will look at Gorgeous George. He has a ring rating of B. So you look at the chart for thrown out of the ring. I believe that is yes. So he got thrown out of the ring. Gorgeous George's ring rating is a B. So now we roll under the B chart. So you roll 2 dice. He gets a 4. So the opponent comes out of the ring and a wild brawl erupts. Both wrestlers are on the outside duking it out. So now you roll for the disqualification. So we roll 2 dice, and we're going to see if Bobo Brazil gets disqualified. Now he has a disqualification of 4. So if he rolls a 4 and above, he's okay. So he's good. He rolled a 6. He doesn't get disqualified. But now Gorgeous George has a disqualification of 6 on his card. So if he has to roll a 6 or over not to get disqualified. And he rolled a 3, so he is not disqualified. So both wrestlers are going at it. If nobody is disqualified, let's see. If nobody is disqualified, roll 1 die to see who wins the brawl on level 3 offense. Even roll, you win. Odd roll, the opponent wins. So I just kind of, Bobo Brazil was on offense first. So I kind of rolled to see. It says if he rolls even, I guess, first. So he rolls an odd. Gorgeous George will roll. He rolls an odd. So he was supposed to roll an odd, so then he takes over on offense. That's how I play it, that rule. If I'm playing it wrong, please somebody correct me. Okay, so I'm going to say Gorgeous George is on offense. He raked the eyes of Bobo Brazil, and now he's throwing him back into the ring. And now Gorgeous George is on offensive level 3. Oh no, he's got Bobo Brazil in a figure 4 leg lock. Bobo Brazil in pain here. And Bobo Brazil is down. Now Bobo Brazil rolled a 3 on his chart to leave the ring. So then we'll say that he does leave the ring. And then again, he has a ring A off for the chart. So now he has to roll 2 dice when he's out of the ring. And it's on the A chart. Rating of A, so he rolls a 6. So we look at the 6. The opponent comes out of the ring to continue to fight, but you grab him and smash him onto the announcer's table. Oh my! That's an awesome specialty move. Bobo Brazil picks up Gorgeous George and slams him on the announcer's table. The referee may disqualify you. Roll disqualification. If there is no disqualification, you toss the downed opponent back into the ring and go for the kill. Roll on level 3 offense. So, referee didn't like... He's talking to Bobo Brazil about slamming Gorgeous George on the ring, on the announcer's table. So he's not disqualified. He rolls an 8. So now Bobo Brazil is on offense of level 3. So Bobo Brazil has turned the tide. And now he's throwing Gorgeous George back into the ring. Now he's choking Gorgeous George on the ropes. So now we have to roll level 2 for Gorgeous George's defense. A 5. And he is hurt. Gorgeous George is hurt. Bobo Brazil now. He's going to throw Gorgeous George into the turnbuckle. So now we look at turnbuckle rating. So Gorgeous George has a C for turnbuckle. So you roll 2 dice and see what he gets because he was thrown in the turnbuckle. So here's a chart here for into the turnbuckle. He rolled a 7. So you're crushed by a big kick by the opponent. Opponent rolls on level 2 offense. So, oh my, Bobo Brazil comes in charging with a big kick. And Gorgeous George, he is hurt. He has to roll level 2 defense. And he is still hurt by that kick. Bobo Brazil now, he is in control. He's going to throw a big drop kick at Gorgeous George. But George moved out of the way. Big miss by Bobo Brazil. And now Gorgeous George is going to take over on offense. And Sherry Dupree again is on the apron. She is on the apron distracting the referee. And Bobo Brazil, oh no, Gorgeous George is using illegal tactics on Bobo Brazil. And he went down. And now Gorgeous George now, he is in control. Oh, he's going for the spinning toe hold. So here's the thing. Gorgeous George now on level 6 offense rolled a spinning toe hold. So that adds a +1 to Bobo Brazil's pin rating. So we look at Bobo Brazil's pin rating. So it's a 1. And then Gorgeous George is adding 1. So we need to roll a 2 or less to try and pin Bobo Brazil here to get him to submit. And he either kicks off Gorgeous George or makes it to the ropes, but he also takes a pin rating. So now, or a fatigue marker. So now they both have a fatigue marker, and Gorgeous George is continuing on offense, because anytime the opponent gets away from your pin, the guy on offense still rolls on level 3 offense. So here we go. Gorgeous George still on the attack. Now he's going to throw Bobo Brazil out of the ring. Bobo Brazil reeling from being thrown out of the ring here. And he rolls an 8. So Bobo Brazil, in order to meet the referee's count, he's trying to crawl helplessly back into the ring. And the opponent rolls on level 3 offense. So Gorgeous George now, he got Bobo Brazil hurt. He's going to throw him again out of the ring. Wow. And Gorgeous George is taunting the fans right now. The fans not liking it. Out of the ring. The opponent comes out of the ring and tries to hit you with an object like a steel chair. The referee comes out and warns him to stop. But he pushes the referee aside and continues. The opponent rolls disqualification. If there's no disqualification, the opponent throws you back in the ring and goes for the kill. So now we got to roll to see if Gorgeous George is going to be disqualified. The referee's talking to him. And no, he is not disqualified because it's a disqualification 6 and he rolled a 7. So Gorgeous George is still on offense here. He hit Bobo Brazil with a chair. And now he's on level 3 offense. Gorgeous George rolls it through. He's throwing Bobo Brazil again out of the ring. And Bobo Brazil taking a little bit of punishment from Gorgeous George here. 3A. So you grab the opponent by the leg and drag him out of the ring and smash him into the turnbuckle post. Wow, Bobo Brazil has just turned the tide. Gorgeous George is reeling from that shot in the post, and now it's Bobo Brazil on the offense. He's on level 3 offense. He's got Gorgeous George in a bear hug. Gorgeous George is in a bear hug and he's hurt. Bobo Brazil now. He's going to try for a drop kick again. He throws Gorgeous George in the rope. Oh, but Gorgeous George held onto the rope and Bobo Brazil misses the drop kick. And now it's Gorgeous George in control. So now it says it went back to level 1. So Gorgeous George is going to try a drop kick, and he has it's an agility move of 2. It's a drop kick, and then if he gets it, it would be sending Bobo Brazil to level 2 defense. But AG means he has to check his agility to Bobo Brazil. So Gorgeous George has a -2 for agility, and Bobo Brazil, his agility is a 0. So Gorgeous George will pull off that drop kick. So big drop kick by Gorgeous George, and Bobo Brazil has to roll on level 2 defense now. So he rolls a 6, but Bobo Brazil hung onto the ropes himself, and Gorgeous George has missed a drop kick. So now it's Bobo Brazil in control. And now he's going to throw Gorgeous George into the ropes. Gorgeous George's ropes rating. He has an A for ropes. So 6A on the chart. He comes off the ropes with a powerful flying shoulder tackle. Gorgeous George came off the ropes with a powerful flying shoulder tackle, and now he's on offense. Wow, what a match this is. And now Gorgeous George going for a snapmare on Bobo Brazil. He's got Bobo Brazil dazed. And now again, Sherry Dupree up on the apron again, trying to distract the referee. And now, oh no, Gorgeous George just threw something into the eyes of Bobo Brazil. He's looking to pin Bobo Brazil. So now he needs a 2 or more. And no, he kicked out. Somehow Bobo Brazil kicked out, but he's still fatigued. And Gorgeous George is on the offense here. He's going to try a small package on Bobo Brazil. Oh, he's got him down. Referee there for the count. He needs a 3 on Bobo Brazil. Oh, and Bobo Brazil kicks out again. What resiliency. But now you can see the fatigue on Bobo Brazil. He's up to a 3. And Gorgeous George still on the offense here. He's going for the figure 4 leg lock. And he got it on. He's got on the figure 4 leg lock on Bobo Brazil. Will Bobo Brazil get out of this? Bobo Brazil somehow made it to the ropes. But he is getting weakened by each of these moves. Gorgeous George is just laying on the offense on Bobo Brazil. And now Gorgeous George again on the attack. He's going to throw Bobo Brazil out of the ring. He's just so frustrated with Bobo Brazil. 6, A for ring, out of the ring. And both guys are outside on the floor. But you grab him and smash him onto the announcer's table. Oh no, Bobo Brazil just threw Gorgeous George into the announcer's table. And he's going to look to try and slam him again through the announcer's table. Referee talking to Bobo Brazil. Referee looking to maybe disqualify Bobo Brazil this time, but no. He's going to let the offense continue. What's good for the goose is good for the gander, they say. And Bobo Brazil now has turned the tide here, and he is on offense now. He rolls a 4. He's got Gorgeous George in a bear hug. Gorgeous George is down. He's going to leave the ring. Gorgeous George, his ring is a B, so out of the ring, B. An 8 for B. And Gorgeous George is hurt by that bear hug, but he's crawling back into the ring before the referee can make a count out. So Bobo Brazil still on the offense here on level 3. Now he's going. Oh, he hit Gorgeous George with a big cocoa butt. He hit him with the big cocoa butt. He's going to go for the pin. He needs a 4 to get a pin on Gorgeous George. Oh, and he kicked out. Gorgeous George kicked out of a big headbutt from Bobo Brazil. But now Bobo Brazil back on the offense again. And he's gonna hit him again with that big headbutt again. Could this be it for Gorgeous George? Now he needs a 5 to pin him. Oh, and Gorgeous George kicked out. What a match. These two going back and forth. Now Bobo Brazil back on offense now. Gorgeous George. He's going to hit him a 3rd straight time with a big cocoa headbutt. Could this be it for Gorgeous George? No, he kicked out. He kicked out on the count of... I can't believe it. The resiliency after 3 big headbutts by Bobo Brazil and Gorgeous George is kicked out, and the fans are going crazy here. They're going absolutely nuts here. Now Bobo Brazil. He's going to throw Gorgeous George out of the ring. He's frustrated. Talking to the referee about those counts. And Gorgeous George out of the ring. Gorgeous George is a B. 9B. Out of the ring. The opponent tries. Out of the ring. In order to meet the referee's count, Gorgeous George is trying to get back into the ring. He is hurt. He just met the count, and Bobo Brazil is still on the offense. Oh, another big headbutt. Another big headbutt. Could this be it? Could this be it? I think. Now, what happens here if there's a pin? If there's a pin here, you could always interrupt if you have a manager to try and interrupt the pin. So Gorgeous George actually on the bottom here has a Sherry Dupree distractor rating. So to distract the referee, she has to roll a 6 and under to do that, and she only gets to distract once in a match. So we're gonna roll 2 dice to see if Sherry Dupree will be able to interfere. No, she's not able to interfere. So now Bobo Brazil, he goes on with the count. Now he only needs, can he get a 7? No, Gorgeous George kicked out. Unbelievable. What a match this has been. Bobo Brazil now frustrated that he's had Gorgeous George in all these compromised positions here. And now he's choking Gorgeous George on the ropes. He's punishing him. And Gorgeous George is down. Gorgeous George is dazed. He is dazed. And Bobo Brazil goes all the way back to level 1 offense. Unbelievable. Bobo Brazil now with a forearm smash on Gorgeous George. But Gorgeous George now turns it around. He goes around the back, and now he has raked the back of Bobo Brazil. And now he is on the offense now. Gorgeous George looking to try a snapmare on Bobo Brazil. But Bobo Brazil reversed that, and Snapmare's Gorgeous George, unbelievable. Now it is Bobo Brazil back on the offense now. Goes for a forearm smash again. And Gorgeous George is dazed. He is dazed. And now Bobo Brazil. He's going to throw Gorgeous George into the ropes. Gorgeous George now has an A for ropes. And we roll a 3. The opponent tries a sunset flip, but you grab his legs and roll him into a pinning combination. Oh no! Gorgeous George grabbing the legs of Bobo Brazil. He's got him pinned. Can he get him? He needs a 5. Oh, he got the 5, so that's 1. So now he needs a 6 for the count of 2. Oh, and Bobo Brazil kicks out. Unbelievable. But now Gorgeous George is in control now. And now he's going for his patented rolling hip locks on Bobo Brazil. This is going to be a pin here. Now he needs a 6. He got him for 1. Now he needs a 7 for the count of 2. He got him for the count of 2. Now he needs an 8 for the count of 3. And he got him. He got him. Gorgeous George has pulled out the victory here over Bobo Brazil. What a match that was. Unbelievable. Your winner of this bout, Gorgeous George. Gorgeous George just pulled out the victory on Bobo Brazil. And that was a very, very close match. Unbelievable. I went back and forth here. Gorgeous George, your victor. So, there you have it. That's how you play a match in Legends of Wrestling. As you can see, it could get very intense. It went back and forth. Bobo Brazil was very close to beating Gorgeous George on a few different occasions. And I think there might have been only once that if I played by the actual game rules, I think there was only one occasion where someone hit on the first time on the number for the pin. But as you can see, it's not too bad, and I think my rules of like the referee, like where the count goes up for each pin is fair. You know, because you're trying to hit a real low number on the first one, and then it increases by 1 on the second and third. So I think that's fair for the guy to be able to try and to be pinned or to kick out. So yeah, so that's a match here. I'll probably leave it at this for now, for at least for this one match, because that took quite a bit of time. So I'll try and play some more matches down the road. I just wanted to give you at least a test match to see how the game plays out. As you can see, I think if you really get into the game, if you imagine what's going on, I mean, you could see Bobo Brazil laying in those big headbutts, and Gorgeous George probably flaying around, and Sherry Dupree outside probably worried, and then for that last pin there, you know, she was worried, and she got up on the apron, you know, to try and distract the referee, and then the referee told her to get down, and then the referee made the count, but gave Gorgeous George enough time to kick out, you know, and then after in the end, you know, he came on with his what's his signature move there, or his finisher, the rolling hip locks. Yeah, so that's a pretty intense match there, and that's, you know, two oldies, golden legends of wrestling. So very fun. I've played this match a few times. Gorgeous George has actually beaten Bobo Brazil now 3 times. Bobo Brazil has beaten him once. So Gorgeous George kind of has his number in this game for some reason there. But anyways, that was my playthrough of Legends of Wrestling. If you have any comments, if you thought I made any mistakes or anything like that, please leave a comment. I'm still learning this game. But yeah, as you can see, a lot of fun. I love it. I love the imagination. One thing I did want to mention too also is, you know, when you buy the starter set, you get 4 charts, front and back. Another chart you could also get is in the set, and it comes in a manager interference chart. So that is also probably a good investment if you want to get this manager interference chart as well. Anyways, guys, it's been a good one. I hope to do some more matches for you or have some more reviews, and hopefully I will see you in the next video. So take care and talk to you soon.